Let's go!
We're here.
Yeah.
All of us are here,
We're
baby.
all here. It's Garrett, Todd, and Joe. It's Wrestle Fandom Radio, the official podcast of Immortal Championship Wrestling, brought to you by Rocking Horse Tattoo, Seasonal Sports, and Freeman Formula. Mainly upgrade yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, yes.
That stuff later, okay? Yeah, that's what kept Joe alive last week.
Like, you have no idea. Like that whole box that I just got is pretty much depleted just because, like, literally, I'm drinking a bottle of water, I'm drinking an upgrade, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go.
Now, more importantly than the three of us actually being here.
What's more important than the three of us?
Well, you think it might be, I don't know, the Wrestle Fandom Radio champ, Coffin's in the house.
Gentlemen,
is here.
it is always a pleasure to be here, obviously. What do you mean what's more important than you? I'm here.
Yeah,
I know. I was building it up. I was building it up.
He's just shining you up. He's just,
I was creating a moment. Like, what could be?
I got something you can shine.
That's usually Garrett's job.
So I was talking about my belt.
That beautiful belt. Look at it.
I was talking about that, too.
Uh-huh.
So, Coffin, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in.
Well, always pleasure to be here.
It's home away from home.
I'm liking this trend of you coming in to do the previews for each show. I'm liking this.
It's a good trend. I think we should.
And I'm also liking the trend of him coming in and not either. Well, usually he's beating you up, but like I like you staying in one piece.
Well, I mean, the last person I beat up around here was Z.
Yeah.
Who?
So I mean, that's fine.
What's his Z?
What's his Z?
Oh, we're playing that game. Okay, never mind.
I mean, I haven't seen him in forever.
Hey, we gave him the belt, and we
gave him that other belt and didn't tell him about this belt, and I haven't heard boo from him since.
Yeah, I mean, he took his belt and he went home. I mean, he comes in and does the local music Monday stuff.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Does the ZC radio stuff. So.
Support the other shows on here, but if you see Z out in public, if you spit on him, like, I'll give you a high five.
Wow.
He still holds the grudge there, Coffin. He really does.
Like, dude,
I see this with him.
Yeah.
There's another one.
He's a giant steaming pile of turd.
Because there's another one coming up later. We're gonna have to talk about that he holds a grudge against too.
So, yeah. It's. I might have to employ you again over the week.
Are you talking about late?
Or even the higher, or even if it more than you, it might even be. I might have to hire one of the hired guns there to hold that apart.
Every bit of help you can get for that, I think, will definitely be for the better.
Oh, I'm sure.
So,
and if you want to bring Betty with you, you can bring Betty with you.
Yeah, it is going to be a good weekend too. So, anything we can do to keep the peace and keep things happy and civil in the back will be, for the better anyhow. So,
Garrett, you can take Betty with you if you want.
Betty?
My kendo stick.
Your kendo stick?
Yeah.
You don't want to sleep with it?
No, I do, but I'm saying, like, if I'm not able to make the show and you feel like you need to go strapped, bring Betty.
Okay.
She's done well by me.
It's nice that you guys share like that. That's beautiful.
It's not the only thing we swap, if you know what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, I think I do know what you're saying.
I got some videos you can see if you want.
I'm not buying your OnlyFans.
I'm offering it to you for free.
Oh, we'll talk.
My man.
So before we get into the preview, before we run over the card here, Todd, what happened on the drive, man?
I don't want to talk about it.
Huh?
I said I don't want to talk.
What happened, man?
No. The with the interview, you guys had some interviews. You guys had some.
I don't want to talk about that either.
Well, I want to. I don't know what happened. What happened?
The other day, Adam Stone, Mike King, and Ben Hammond came up to 92.7 The Drive and did an interview. Which I had to cut dramatically to put it on the radio.
Guessing having to do with language.
Yeah, well, not necessarily.
Ben is an uncensored guy.
Yeah, and it wasn't really profane language. It was more.
Was it Ben saying it?
Yeah.
Then I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
So it was the content.
Yeah.
If you go to 927thedrive.net, we have like our own podcast page on there, and you can listen. It's almost 10 minutes long. A lot of it me laughing hysterically because just Yeah. At one point in time, I was called an Amish reject that got kicked out of Pennsylvania.
I can see it, to be honest.
So, and there was much more.
And he mean-spirited, but he wasn't far off. No offense.
No, he's he gets us. I told them about what he said. He said to me the first time I ever saw him was at a 2CW show. And me, Stu, and Roger walk in, and he goes, "Oh, look, here comes the Virgin Brigade." And I laughed my balls off. I was like, this guy is a perfect heel.
He was spot on, too.
You know?
So when, we're all sitting at the table before we went in, and now Genesee Joe met him at some point in time somewhere else, and he follows him on Facebook or whatever. So Joe comes out into the room, and Ben stands up, and he was like, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I finally get to meet Rain Man." Joe lost, and we were all dying. Joe was like, afterwards, we were just talking to him. He's like, "That was just the greatest burn ever." He was
That's so good.
So no, that the interview, I played it last night. It was short because, like I said, I had to take a bunch out. But it was fun, definitely.
Weird having a 15-second interview.
It is. But,
I think in the end he said like two things. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was cool to have people up there. We're always more than willing to have, we're all about supporting local and supporting the community, and doing other fun stuff. Ben actually was hitting on the owner of the station as well.
always willing to have people up, and yet I've never been invited.
Oh,
You were always invited.
Now I know that.
you never took up the.
That was kind of just a weird fluke, because I was going to talk to you guys about who I get in touch with, and then somebody got in touch with Genesee Joe before I got in touch with anybody. It was just a very cool but weird circle that happened.
Right.
Todd, don't piss off Coffin, please.
No.
We're at a good place with Coffin.
I forgot mine.
No, absolutely anybody. It's Todd time. Anybody's.
Yeah,
Free
we
to
gotta
come
we gotta get in and do a spot with us.
Yes, absolutely.
We gotta schedule.
Yeah.
Our schedules are crazy in the summer. Yours even more than mine.
I'm pretty wide.
You just give me a time after 3 o'clock, before 10 o'clock, and I can arrange my sleep patterns around it.
That's what he does with everything else. Okay. So let's get into this. This weekend.
Let's get into you.
Hey.
Look at that haircut, guys. Let's admire Garrett's haircut.
Here he goes.
He is such a handsome fella. The contrast with the fade, with the beard, and then the hair. And don't get me wrong, I like the hair growing out on him. But
that's coming.
This is a nice look on you, Garrett.
Yeah, that's coming in the fall. And I even had this trim today. But I ordered some beard butter.
Well, what did you order?
Soften and I can't remember the name of it now, because I was gonna start getting stuff through Live Bearded, and they use almond oil in their stuff. And as people know, I'm allergic to
everything.
I'm allergic to nuts. So I can't.
He's allergic to nuts on his face.
I find that very hard.
So I actually.
Coffin's like, I know for a fact that's not true.
So
I've seen him in the back getting interviews. I don't know.
So I listened to McFoley's podcast.
I make strides, okay.
And he has a collaboration with a company called Mythical Beards. And each one of their scents is named after a different mythical creature.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So the McFoley one is the Full Yeti. And it's McFoley as a Yeti. And I actually just ordered the balm and the oil, because I'm out of balm. That's why I look nappy as shit right now.
Yeah, so that's why he even had to trim it, because he did the barber did a little bit of it, and I had it already like this, and it was it's already getting kind of now it's gonna be.
It's a good look on you, Gary. You look like Michael Cole's more attractive younger brother.
Well, thank you, I try.
That's not something you should ever try for.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
People crap on him. But he's still around and he's still good.
Dude, he
I heard he also pays for that though too, so you can't bring that into it. I mean,
well, Coffin, we know what Garrett pays for.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Money talks.
Money talks, baby. So, Coffin, I'm going to assume
yes.
pre-show
Uh-huh.
you're going to be destroying some poor unfortunate soul.
Why would you say that? What
Because
would ever make you
of-
assume that that's what's going to happen?
Because of history?
Oh, yeah. History does tend to repeat itself.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're going to have to find out.
So,
So you're going to find out.
yeah, I'm going to find out. I'm going to be
I got
there. I'm gonna be
something.
there working.
I got something special in the works.
Ooh,
Go
okay.
on.
It should be out by Saturday. I'm not going to say nothing now. No offense,
No,
No,
That's
hey,
fine. Hey.
but it's going to be fun.
everything you do is fun.
I'm going to have fun.
Your face just lit up, and you're just like, "This is gonna be fun," you know. So you can tell.
It's super happy right now.
I mean, Billy Blue Balls was fun.
Poor guy.
He tried.
Man, that
try.
dude went. Okay, first off, again, I don't know who that dude was. Just he literally came running in from like outside, full gear.
Yeah.
He ran in from my thing. I took a picture of him, and then he ran to the match. I mean, this guy was pure, insane, weird heel.
He didn't get dressed with us. He didn't nothing.
No.
we have no idea. Who
I have
that
no
was.
idea. He came in out of no. The guy, it was weird. The whole everything around the guy was weird. His name's weird. Billy Blue Ball.
Well, I walk in and I see who I'm facing, and I asked Mike King. I go, "Who's this guy?" And he goes, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." And then I walked out, and I wouldn't have believed him if he told me.
I'm just curious if he's changed his name now to Billy Black and Blue Balls after what Coffin did to him.
That would make sense. I don't know.
He's I don't know. We haven't seen him.
He disappeared right after the match.
Yeah, it was weird. He did the same thing. He right out the back door, and it was.
Yikes.
I shook
Yeah.
his hand. No, give him. Hey, nice job, kid. Maybe next time. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean,
never know.
You know.
We just, yeah.
But for the remainder of the card, which we happen to luckily have right here, we have the Stetsons defending against the Natural Destroyers.
That's going to be epic.
That is a match I'm greatly looking forward to.
I feel bad that it's first. Like, are they gonna have to like and I'm not. This isn't a dig against the like. I feel like they're gonna have to tighten everything in the ring when the match is over.
Well, probably.
But you know what? Like, I love when shows start off.
They have to.
Well, they're literally starting off with a literal bang because somebody is going to get crushed.
Yeah.
Like,
You're right. I'm the first match.
Yeah. Yeah. But then the tag title match
Yeah.
right after
Yeah,
that. I mean, it's like-
I'm gonna have to say I'm pretty sure this is it for the Stetsons.
this is the best.
I love them
this
guys.
Is I love the Stetsons, man. But like, I haven't bet against them until now, and it's nothing against.
I'm
them.
still not going to bet against them. Like,
dude,
if
but
anybody's going to pull it off in that
it's-
tag division, it's going to be them.
Yeah, but it's TK and Sullivan, dude. They're so scary. Like,
It's true.
See now,
you saw the promo,
and with
saw like.
with TK, it's like he's trimmed down, he's lost weight, and everything looks great. But it's like as his body shrank, his rage grew,
Yeah, it's like you think
which is a
if he's-
beautiful thing,
That's what I said. I thought if he's smaller, you think he'd be less scary, and somehow he's scarier.
right?
Right.
Pissed.
And then you got Nick Sullivan, who's just even when he's in a good mood is terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
I
a
mean,
wall.
To me, I love watching him do his thing.
Yeah, because it doesn't come your way. You don't have to worry about it. Watch from afar and be like, hey, all right. No. No, that's crazy. So then match 2, we have Adam Stone going against a member of your group,
Yeah,
Slade.
this is his singles debut.
Yeah. Hasn't wrestled the singles.
Hasn't had a singles match
It's always been tagged. So,
Brandon
This-
Lee unfortunately couldn't make it this show.
yeah. Yeah.
See, can we talk about that for a second?
Talk about it all you want, man.
Brandon Lee's out injured, dislocated elbow, got attacked from behind in the dark. Turns out it's Jeff Nova.
Who you wrestled?
Who
in
I
Rome
wrestled.
last time we were here.
See, we have a bit of a history with him,
Right.
and I understand why he would hold a grudge. Well, with the broken Xbox and the kidnapping and leaving him tied up behind a freaking factory in the woods, whatever. I thought we got past that, though. Apparently not. But his partner, Chris Jackson, who I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know his name until last week.
Oh, the
other kid that I destroyed.
the one who
wrestled in a fair and clean contest.
Right, you're right. We shouldn't be saying it like that.
You know, I don't know where he came from. I don't know what his issue is, and quite frankly, I don't care. But it'll be taken care of eventually, I'm sure.
Right.
Just got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Get through it.
Absolutely.
But, hey, Brandon will be back eventually. Alan, or Bishop, excuse me. Don't want to, make him look like a person.
How dare you?
Yeah, he has a legitimate broken foot, too, so he won't be there.
Right.
I don't know.
So, I mean,
we'll
see.
We'll see what's going on. But when it now, we've already got a victory over Adam Stone.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes
in the singles. Yeah,
in singles.
Well, yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see Slade wrestle singles.
Oh, it'll be cool.
He can go.
No, I know. It's just it's interesting to see.
I mean, Slade has his own style that hasn't been fully shown yet due to always being in tag team.
Right.
He's just fun to watch.
Right.
And it's going to be a great match, and I can't. I'm going to watch it from ringside, obviously.
Right.
I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That'll be the one to see. And Adam Stone, I don't know anything about him besides we beat him. So.
Right. Yeah. He hasn't really been around too much, so it'll be again.
Isn't he local?
Learning experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think it's from Marcy.
No, I'm from Marcy. I've never heard of him. So.
Yeah, but.
There's
like
upper echelon, and then
he's also
there's
like
mid card and
listen,
lower card. He's just coming up.
It's Marcy. There is no upper echelon.
Yeah.
You are the upper echelon.
Oh, that's true.
It's everyone you know, and that's it.
It's like 5 people. Huh?
Yeah. So then, Garrett Holiday is going to be defending the Northeast title.
Can you say the name of that title one more time, please?
The Northeast.
The Northeast title. Got you. Just making sure it's the Northeast title.
Yeah.
He's going against Joe's favorite wrestler, right?
Joe's favorite.
He's going against you?
Blaze Haram.
Lame Haram.
You realize if you don't show up, he's going to hold me responsible for the things you say.
Oh, what a loser that loses. Oh.
He technically didn't lose it.
No.
Lame Haram. Well, you know my choice in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know those insurgents are probably going to do something to try to cheat and win it. But hopefully Garrett Holiday kicks, and I apologize for my language, kick his fucking ass.
Yeah, he really doesn't like Blaze.
Wow, I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets a little crazy there. It'll be interesting, though, obviously, to see Holiday's first defense, too, especially against the guy who last champ wasn't the one who actually lost it. So this is going to be interesting to see.
Well, what's going to happen? They're going to go in the ring. Bell's going to ring. That's how it's going to look. And then they have a fat match, Garrett with his yeehaw and Blaze with his durka, and then,
Oh, then probably Ben's probably going to come and do a distraction on the side.
Yes, grand side durka.
And then Lame will probably try to hit him in the nuts or hit him with something, and then they'll call the rest of the attention back.
I think it's going to be, regardless, it's going to be one hell of a match. And I'm going to say Garrett retains.
I hope so.
I mean, if Garrett brings out his partner, I mean, like, they can have their partners by their side. I mean,
it's true, but then that means Blaze has 2 or 3. So
that's true.
If Garrett wants to come talk to me, Mr. Holiday, I'll come stand in your corner.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I just make some money. You got to make your money.
If Garrett wins, that'll be real haram for me, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I speak it in English.
So,
Am I offending people?
Who knows?
Since when do you care?
Everyone, first off, everyone's offended by everything nowadays.
Yeah.
Who knows
Hey,
and who cares?
that's offensive.
Okay.
It's
Now,
I know. It's sad.
now we're gonna have a tag match. Okay.
Another one?
Oh, I thought we were about to have a tag match.
No.
I'm taking Coffin.
He called dibs. Sorry, guys.
Wow. Way to go, Todd.
I mean, good call, but screw you.
Yeah, jerk.
Gotta be
Matic
quick.
and Axel Lennox are going to be taking on Danny Adam, fresh off of his suspension for drinking alcohol in an elementary school.
You know, it would have been one thing if it was a high school because you know that happens there.
Yeah. But
But it was an elementary school.
yeah. That's, I mean,
Obviously, you guys have not known elementary school teachers.
That's fair.
Danny Adam and Gangrel. Dude,
Who?
Gangrel. I can't wait to see this guy with my own eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
how great was it when he showed up in
Well,
WWE?
hey, Gangrel, you drink blood, fangs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Never heard of him.
Vaguely
I
familiar.
mean, it's going to.
Wait, you
just
talking
gonna be
about that
cool.
video game character?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I saw him.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
First off, any match with Lennox, Matic, and
Right.
Adam always is fun. And somehow it's fun and amazing all at the same time. And then you
It's
just
too
throw
bad Matic
Gangrel,
isn't a Matic taker anymore.
You know?
Oh, I got a funny story about that from the back with Teddy Long trying to introduce, and he just kept saying it wrong and wrong and wrong. He couldn't get it, so they get on with it, and Teddy Long comes in the back, and he just goes, "I fucked up."
How did he? I forget how he said it. He said it.
He tried to say Matty Taker, but he kept saying like Matic Taker, Matt. He tried 4 times and couldn't do it.
Yeah, I remember.
And nobody cares. It's Teddy freaking Long.
Right.
But he came to the back. He felt bad. He just hung his head. I fucked up. Yeah, we don't care. Nobody cares.
You're Teddy Long. Say
Teddy
it wrong
Long.
all
It's
day.
fine.
Right.
You say it wrong, and we'll change it to what you said. And it'll be fine.
I think that was the last time he did Matic Taker too. Was that
I think
show?
it was
He only
the
did
only
it.
time.
He only did it the one show.
Oh,
yeah.
did
He was just kind of messing around with different things for a while. You know,
I was walking around in the back. I'm like, why is he doing a 7 gimmick? I don't. Then he said,
Yeah.
"Ooh, it's not." Somebody explained, "It's not that. It's 100." Oh, he looks like 7. Which, for those who don't know, is Gold Dust in WCW, but as like a child predator.
Yeah.
Who can fly?
yeah, it was. Can we not talk? It was
I don't know.
It was bad.
But now, the last time there was a match like this with Lennox and Matic, and it was with Glacier,
Yeah.
and you know, that was pretty spectacular too.
Oh, just watching him throw out chops, dude. It was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It was great.
And
but
who-
it was the other way around.
It was the other way around because
Yeah.
it was Lennox,
It was
and
Lennox
Glacier.
and Glacier versus So it's been there's some lines are crossing. They're mad. They're not mad. They're friends. They're not friends. Well, we'll see.
Does anybody know what's going on with those guys? Really though?
No.
Yeah. I mean, how can you? Getting kicked out for having drinks. Who knows what's if they're mad at it.
Which, if you watch that video, but you know what? Never mind.
Yeah. So then, Kayla Sparks is going to be defending against. I don't want to say it wrong. Is it Devine?
You're going to. What was that?
Is it Devine?
I'm gonna let it sit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you find out Saturday.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me report the wrong thing. No.
Who says it's wrong?
Okay. That's fine. I just don't want to be wrong.
Is it divine?
Is it? It could be Devine. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
you really don't. You really don't know?
I really don't. I haven't. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not telling you.
Okay. It's probably Divine. You're right.
Could be Devine.
Could be. Could just be like.
So Kayla Sparks versus Devine?
Sure. Or Divine.
And or divine.
Okay. Money, Kayla Sparks.
Absolutely.
Super hot streak. Mm-hmm. Super hot streak. But you never know.
Yeah, no, she's on a pretty super hot streak.
Yeah, it's
She's fun every time.
She's on fire. Right now.
I haven't seen any bad work out of her yet.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Then we have a singles match. Which could go off of the match that we were talking about prior. Because now we have Brute and Ben. Dude.
It's going to be a hell of a match.
That's going to be just violence, and I love every second of the thought of that. All right.
And at least you don't have to worry about getting super kicked in the face because somebody went out there and fought Brute. Because Ben is well aware of what's going to happen.
Although watching Ben super kick Garrett would be pretty cool. No offense.
I don't want to see Garrett super kicked.
I took a super kick. I was trying to talk to Todd. A guy got super kicked by Saren Rain.
Which is a good thing you were sitting down, otherwise I don't think he would have reached your face.
Oh, that's great.
You said it, not me.
Our kid's got so much talent. His match last show, he was in that number one contender of the 4-way. Amazing match.
Right.
He's like this tall.
I mean, you saw the video where I was trying to talk him out of wrestling Brute.
Yeah. Like I said, he wouldn't reach your face.
Don't tempt him. I don't want to get kicked in the face, but just
Saren Rain.
Just comes
When was the
flying
last
in.
time Ben had a singles match?
It's been a while.
It's been a
I
while.
was say it has been a while.
It's been a while. Boo. Boo. The last one I can actually honestly remember was I can't even remember because that wasn't a singles match either. I don't know.
I want to say it's been a hot minute since he's had a singles match.
It's been quite some time.
So now it's going to take us to Mike Skyros versus Max Caster. Now here's the thing. Okay. I like Mike Skyros, but I'm afraid.
I mean, who doesn't? He's got that magnificent braid.
I know, right? I'm so jealous. You normally get jealous of people's hair.
You're jealous?
Okay. I don't normally get jealous of people's like hair full on.
I get jealous of anybody with hair.
Like that for his braid, it's the coolest haircut I've ever seen.
I just mentioned a
love
braid and look how much he marked out.
It's awesome. It's awesome. How can you not like it? But here's what I worry about.
He's a mark like crazy.
I feel I don't want to see him get totally destroyed by Max Caster on the mic before he even gets to the ring.
Oh, he is going to.
I know. Because Max Caster will burn everyone in sight, and he does not care. He is so good at it.
But now Max Caster should hand the mic over and give him a chance to respond. You think
Or
That would be
let him go first, and then just let Max Caster do his thing. Because I don't think him following Caster would be the smartest move because there's nothing he's going to be able to say after. At least if he leads off, it's not his fault that Caster just destroys him.
This is true. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I know Skyros is going to be hungry to win, obviously, first off, any match, but especially someone like Caster, so that he can remain on top. Because we all saw how, he got that low blows, kind of dirty from,
what? That happened? Wait.
From Dirty Dango.
Dirty Dango did a dirty move?
He did. He did do a dirty move.
No.
He did. He
With
did.
with a little bit of help.
Either way, it's going to be entertaining to see Skyros versus Max Caster.
That's going to be a hell of a match, no matter how you.
Christopher Philly's saying what's up to everybody. What's up, Chris?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. And then we have the heavyweight title match, Dirty Dango versus Sean Carr. It's Sean Carr. I'm not saying Sean Carr is going to win. I'm just saying
It's Dirty Dango.
Sean Carr is here to wrestle. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
He's been here before to wrestle.
I know. I'm saying anytime he shows up, it's awesome.
Oh, definitely.
He's great.
Now, if he wins, he'd become the first 2-time heavyweight champ for Immortal, wouldn't he? He held it before.
Fact checkers, get on that. Look,
I believe, didn't GGP take it off of him?
I think so.
Would he be the first two?
I think he'd be the first 2-time heavyweight champ for Immortal,
Okay.
which would be pretty cool.
Right.
But I feel like Dirty Dango is going to bring a bag of tricks to
Oh yeah.
kind of make sure that doesn't happen.
I mean, he's Dirty Dango.
He's Dirty Dango.
Why,
It's right there in his
When you
name.
say his name, why do you make that face?
It's just my face.
No, it's not just.
It's not just your
I personally know that face, and I know what that face usually means.
Yeah, it's not just that face.
That's his
So that's
dirty face.
That's the card, guys. This Saturday,
Where's it happening at, Garrett?
Rome, New York, at Kennedy Arena.
Ooh, what time are the doors open?
Doors open at 6.
And if you don't purchase a ticket beforehand, you're going to be paying $25
They go $5 at the door. So
at the door.
contact me. Contact Coffin. Contact
Any of us.
any of us. We will hook you up.
Yep.
We want to see you at the show.
I sell
100%.
tickets, too. You guys
That's
sell
what I'm
tickets.
saying. You got
But
tickets. We got tickets.
I tell you what, you don't want to get a ticket, pay $25 at the door. Just let me know. I'll meet you around back for $20. I'll get you in. Just hope they don't ask to see proof of purchase.
Oh, they'll have proof of purchase all over their face.
Family show.
What? I met with a smile.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, Dirty Garrett?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what's on his mind is Dirty Tango.
Oh,
Dirty Dango.
the fashion police.
See, the more he tries to joke about making the face, the more convincing it becomes.
Yeah, I know.
too.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're talking about. But what else we got going on, guys? I mean, the wrestling world. What's up?
Wait, there's wrestling other than Immortal?
I mean, there is.
Oh.
Is it good? I keep hearing reports about like stuff where AEW doesn't seem like it's doing as good as it was.
So there's a report out that a
Leaving
lot of
Rampage
guys
early.
that a lot of people want to, like, a lot of people are talking about leaving because they're not happy with creative and everything else.
I
And
mean, like maybe that they oversaturated their talent. Like I called
months ago.
a year ago. Joe, was that when we first brought the show back?
Well,
and we were like, hey,
I think
AEW is awesome, but they're flooding their talent pool.
I feel like you're gonna have this problem regardless of where you're at, and like honestly, I think some of it's a generational thing with these younger kids nowadays, and like I've seen it in my job, and you see it all the time now that kids were spoiled. Like these generations after us are spoiled, and they're very, very used to getting what they want almost instantaneously.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you think about it, we had to wait for Saturday morning cartoons. Now these kids can watch their cartoons whenever they want on any device and everything else. So I think the problem with the talent is they want pushes quicker. They feel that they deserve things quicker without doing their time and putting their work in. And I think Dustin Rhodes had the best quote when he was asked about all this. And he said, they can get the fuck out.
Right.
Anybody who's not happy, go away. Like, because there's a vision and it takes time for the puzzle pieces to come together, and like not everybody is a top card person. Like you got to know your role, and you got to wait till it's your time. And it feels like a lot of talent don't want to wait. That it actually reminds me of somebody else who felt that they had more control than what they did and wanted the focus to be on them.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it's not like that. Like the painting takes time to get painted. And these people want to push it, then go. Like if you don't want to be a part of what the vision is, go. And I believe that. But guess what? If you go back to the E, it's going to be no different, if not harder, for you to get there. Yes, I understand that Triple H is now in charge, but Triple H is going to have his own vision.
He's got his own vision.
Right. And
you're already seeing the things start to come.
Right.
And that's the other thing is some people are like, oh, nothing's changed. Like, it's been 2 weeks.
But here's the thing.
Comes back to him saying the instant gratification.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, nothing's changed. Like,
And anybody who's not an idiot
are you
can,
serious?
You can
Like,
see
you wait
the
a
change.
year minimum to see a change.
But you
a full-on change.
You're seeing changes though. Like
Already, yeah.
dude,
I don't know what people are
you're
talking
seeing the
about.
NXT version of Kevin Owens come back.
Yeah.
Like I'm digging it. You're seeing a little bit more blood. Like this Ciampa push is
title
amazing. You know, like
Even right down to just how they talk, they actually say wrestler now.
yes,
Yeah.
the banned words are gone.
I saw that they were giving more ad lib privilege to people doing promos. It's not
do
complete
it.
script.
Do it. Like nobody wants to see like a scripted segment. Like I like the fact to be like, all right, you got to kind of talk about this, this, and this. You go do it your way. There's a huge difference in somebody like, well, I'm going to beat the crap out of Garrett, and I'm going to win the belt. Like, and then, I'm going to whoop his ass, and I'm taking the chip. Like, it's a completely different delivery.
Yeah, you need the attitude.
That authenticity, like, shines through when you let somebody do it their way.
Right. Speaking
When you script it, that's how you get Roman Reigns saying "suffer and succotash"
right
on TV.
Yeah.
Right. Well, no, 100%. Unless that's something he uses in his everyday life.
No.
speaking of the Ciampa push, do we think? Because I was really hoping he was actually going to get the United States title.
That'd been great.
I
I think he's eventually going to.
He will. They're not going to do it right off the bat because that will be them looking at Triple H like,
what do you? Yeah,
what you just, like
it's too fast.
Yeah.
Lashley is just never. He's like kind of like a blank canvas. Like, he's like in like
so
the most
much you could do
insane shape. You know what I mean? But he's just nothing other than his physique is insanely gripping. You know what I mean?
When he was with the Hurt Locker, and when he was a heel and him leaning into the heel, I found him fascinating like that. Like him just being a dick to everybody, him coming just with that cockiness, and I like that version of him.
Yeah, that was
like,
all right.
I felt like there were layers
after 5
to him,
seconds. It's like it should have been that group
and like,
MVP lead.
Not even that whole group.
managing
Like
a group.
him himself as a heel, like he easily could be a top heel in that company and let the man loose. Like give him control over that character of being a dickhead and let him roll with it, because that's one hell of a heel you have there. Like,
but again, I'm enjoying. I've always been a huge Ciampa fan.
Ciampa is great.
I would love to see though Triple H literally like the first time you see him on camera for a while and just like, I have a mission for you, and then you don't see him for like a week or two, and he just shows back up and he just tries to literally take NXT over with black and gold.
That'd be
You
great.
know what I mean? Like, or I would love it.
Oh, you don't like the tight hippie looking?
No,
It's ridiculous.
NXT 2.0 is terrible. No, it's terrible.
No.
And then,
It's a
but because
2-point blow.
because I mean, just think of the ratings you would do if it's like, okay, here's this guy and he shows up and he's now he's taking
Not just this guy. He was he was the face of like NXT.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he went back
prime.
and he remade it back into what it is.
How about Bailey coming back?
I love it.
Dude,
Love
like
it. I've
love
always
her.
I've always
great.
thought her wrestling was the
and I'm liking.
She can actually wrestle.
she can actually I thought she was it's like.
And I'm glad
I
she
feel
came
like
back a
people-
heel too.
Right, and because I feel like people looked at
she didn't
her
come back
as
her
like
old.
4 of the 4 horsewomen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She was number 4, and I was like, no, because I've never been big on Sasha Banks.
Hater.
I don't think she's
All the shit from this weekend too.
I don't think she's that good
Like,
of a wrestler as I think her gimmick was probably better than everyone else's gimmick, and that's probably why she shined. And that's fine. I mean, I'll give her that.
her attitude. She's very, very confident. Like, and that
that's
carries
fine.
that carries you so far.
And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. it's your actual attitude towards people, the amount of money she's trying to charge on the indies, the whole thing with like the pictures.
Did you see the
other one,
though?
but like both of those things are completely unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Having to stand as far as you and I are away from each other right now while taking a picture. You're not taking a picture where you're taking a picture near them, not with them.
Right.
But you also don't walk up to any wrestler. I think especially a female wrestler, and just wrap your arms around them.
Wait,
Get
what?
the fuck out of here.
You're not supposed to do that?
You're not supposed to do that, Joe.
I'm sorry, Coffin. I didn't realize that.
It's not so much that it's when you make me wrap my arms around you or try to.
It's the arm flop where he tries to do.
Yeah,
it's weird.
And then when I'm laying back in his arms like this.
like you're some desperate high school chick. Oh, look at me.
Look at me.
I'm with the big guy. It's great.
Ooh. Oh, so, Michael.
That was fucking great.
How did you know?
I did see her take a picture, though, closer to somebody because they brought a huge $30,000 bill with her face on it. And she actually did, she was maybe from me to Joe or a little bit closer away for that one picture.
Oh, right.
But she was even sporty enough to take the picture. I would have thought something like her.
Yeah, I mean, even to be like, hey, listen, don't go all up on them. Or
but
even do tape on the thing. Walk into that square, don't reach outside the square.
Reach outside that square and she punches you.
I've been to Comic-Cons where that's what they do it for, how they do the pictures. Yeah. All right, you stand on that mark, they're going to stand on that mark. And, you're, this far apart from each other. You're not.
That's fine. Actually, just be like,
Right.
Just take
But this evolution of Bailey's
we've been to a lot of Comic-Cons, though, so we know what's what. We know how to take, and now being at wrestling shows, and you know how to take pictures with people.
Well, now I apparently know how I'm supposed to take pictures with people.
The one that threw me off the most when I met him was Francine from ECW. I'm respectful of the people. She was all over me. Just hanging on like I was Shane Douglas and she was trying to, shine the belt.
I don't blame her.
I'm like, no, it was weird. Because I wasn't anybody. She made me feel special.
You are special.
That's where he gets all his confidence. He's still riding that confidence.
Thank you, Francine.
Listen. Yes.
You are correct, sir.
But this evolution of her heel character, I wasn't digging it at first, and it started getting a little bit better. But I think aligning her, especially with younger talent, and her kind of being the face of that group, it is great. And I'm glad they didn't bring her back in she's back as a face now. And it works very, very well for her. And I'm truly digging it.
You dig into the whole the real people who didn't appreciate. Right. You know what I mean? The stuff like that. So it's dig into that for real.
Right.
Why not? It's great. I like it, and I feel like of the three of them, I feel like that was perfect for all three of them.
Garrett, you smell turd?
No, I don't. I don't smell anything.
I got a whiff of turd.
I don't know what. I smell nothing.
I got a giant whiff of turd.
That's weird. I don't know. Maybe my senses are off. Allergies have been bad.
Yeah. And
but I feel like the same thing with the other. I don't feel like Io Shirai was appreciated as much as she should.
You mean Io Sky?
No. I mean Io Shirai. Okay.
I don't know who that is. I know who Io Sky is.
And Dakota Kai. It's.
I'm digging her makeover. It's a good look for her.
Yeah.
The
longer, black and
yeah,
white.
yeah. It definitely makes her stand out more.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the three of them together. I think it's a good.
Smell
I
it
think it's a
again.
good stable. Yeah. There's that. I don't know what else. What else is there? I mean, we said we're seeing people. What Dexter Loomis showed up. He got arrested.
That was cool.
I'm assuming that was the whole Carr. I don't. It was a very weird.
That's what they said.
I missed that
because it was not. You were seeing it, but you weren't seeing it. It wasn't in front of your face.
It was happening in the background of it, which I thought was kind of cool.
We're just kind of people here and there.
I'm sure in the coming weeks we'll get more on that. And talking about the ongoing Mr. McMahon thing. Apparently, they
found like
uncovered
another
like $5 million more that were paid out to various people.
It's not gonna stop.
Look at Coffin. Look over at Coffin. That's all you need to know. He's like,
It's not gonna stop. They're just gonna keep.
One skeleton fell out the closet, and now you're gonna realize it's a massive walk-in closet that's bigger than my house, and the skeletons are just gonna keep coming out.
Oh yeah.
Like I would hate that Vince becomes the next Harvey Weinstein.
oh,
but
yeah.
I have that real knotted sensation in my stomach that it might go that way. And
it's a lot more. And it's just gonna continue.
About the only thing that's gonna make this better for him is if they find out he killed a guy.
I wouldn't be surprised. The 90s were a crazy time.
Well, let's
The
not forget a
80s,
certain
the 90s.
incident. You know what? Never mind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's.
I don't think was he with the company then?
I feel it's like, obviously.
Talking about Owen Hart.
Oh,
Yeah, obviously.
that's not you're talking about when Scott Hall got with murder.
No, that was before then.
Yeah, I was just saying.
And that was justifiable.
Any situation can be made to look justifiable.
I mean, look at New Jack.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I wanted in the business, New Jack.
New Jack. So,
He was giving that interview talking about, they said I stabbed him 15 times. I didn't. I only stabbed him 9 times. New Jack, you're amazing.
He fell on the knife the other times.
You ever see any of his shoot interviews?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're so much fun. I love them.
I also have a question as well about it's the dynamic between people like Punk and Triple H. It's obviously the love for Triple H is something that CM Punk has always been against. I mean, you could watch old videos to see anytime they're talking about Triple H, he would make faces. He could never hold it. I'd never hold it back. Obviously, we know that was one of the main reasons that he even left WWE. Obviously, the health reason was the bad and how they ran everything, and that is 100% understandable. I get that.
Oh yeah.
But the obvious hate for Triple H, they will still both talk crap about each other, like all this stuff. What do you guys feel like on that? I mean, it's between them. Is it like?
So I don't think they like each other.
Oh yeah,
but I think it's more of
given.
I think it's blown more out of proportion than what it really is. I think the fans kind of took it to that next level, and they kind of just ran with it.
Right.
Like, do I think that they would never work with each other? Absolutely not. I think if the money's there, they would. I think Punk would.
Right.
Come back if he had what he wanted. But I think it's more like me and that dude just don't like each other. I think that's what it is. And they kind of just leaned into that, and it kind of got blown more out of proportion than what it is. Or, I don't know, Punk is Punk. Like, as much as I respect and love the guy, he has a reputation of kind of being a D-bag. Oh. And I could see him kind of being like, I just don't like that guy. Like, screw him. And Triple H is like, I don't know why he doesn't like me, but I'll fuck him up. Like,
well, my take on it is it's a work. They're playing a long con.
Well, really?
Yeah.
15-year long con?
15-year long con.
Okay, go on.
Just like, when Pillman went to Eric Bischoff and said, if you really fire me,
right,
let me go to ECW,
right,
then I'll come back. That's all it is.
Well, I have
just like the Montreal screw job. That was at work.
I have this book that you might be interested, to purchase. It talks about how the world's flat. Okay. So maybe if you believe that,
it's flat and hollow,
and it's on a turtle.
Yeah, it's on a turtle.
And it's on a turtle.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And I'm sure you believe in the moon too.
Yeah, it's cheese.
It is. That's where we get all our cheese from.
You think it actually exists though?
Well, that's where we get our cheese.
Freaking amateur.
Oh my God! Let me guess, you don't believe in cheese either.
No, cheese comes from.
Todd's like conspiracy time.
Cheese comes
another
from
version
Wisconsin.
of Todd time.
Yeah. I go certain levels.
Well, we can't talk conspiracy though, because that's what makes Ben show up.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
don't care if Ben shows up as long as he doesn't bring Lame with him.
Oh, he would.
Speaking of Ben, did you know that he's been doing $5 face slaps?
They're $10
Or
now.
no, they're $10 now because of inflation.
He's been doing it for
Right.
years.
No.
$10, $5 face slaps.
$10,
Yep,
$5,
$5.
Yep. So I am starting to lose my hair, and he told me he would slap me, and my hair would grow back.
That's cheaper than Bosley.
Yes,
like-
Yeah.
See, now Taxi tried doing $10 dick kicks, and it didn't catch on. So I don't know. That was Fury's idea. I figured, hey, it would be great.
Now, Coffin, if I prepay $10, next time you see Z, will you?
Let me see the money.
A $10 dick kick.
I got a 20, so there's 2 dick kicks.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's amazing. So he does, but here's the question though:
I'll even do buy 2 get 3.
If-
Get third free.
if Ben were to see that
Garrett, what are you doing
transaction,
later?
if Ben were to see running away, apparently, if Ben were to see that transaction, would he get mad? Would there be a copyright infringement?
Oh,
thing?
probably, but nobody understands what he says a lot of time.
Right, but I don't think the copyright infringement would be good in America, right?
No, like,
Because it's the northeastern area that we're
That-
in, not the
that's-
Middle Eastern.
That's true.
But he did claim during the interview that he has diplomatic immunity.
Ooh,
so did the guy in Lethal Weapon, and look how that ended.
Yeah,
for him.
that's very true. That's true.
yeah, he got it revoked by Danny Glover. So it's called Danny Glover.
Hey, don't you guys got to show movie madness too? Hey,
Yeah, there we go. So yeah,
I'm gonna charge you extra for that plug.
yeah. Well, so yeah, I mean, like, what else? What else is going on? I mean, I'm still waiting to see an actual ROH show come to fruition. But if AEW itself is actually in trouble, like, I'm not sure it's going to come
I
to
don't.
fruition here. You know what I mean?
The thing is, with ROH, if they did bring it back, it would not be what it was.
No.
People would see that, and then it would.
It'd be the equivalent of when WWE brought in ECW.
Yeah, it would.
Like,
It'd probably fail quicker than that
Yeah.
did, because people were still hanging on to the nostalgia for ECW for that.
yeah.
I saw the Sandman beat up a zombie, and I turned it off, and I never tuned back in. I mean, I was done that quick. That was the first segment on the show?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. ROH, I don't think they'd have to do it exactly the same, if not improve on it in that light.
Mm-hmm.
If they do it in AEW way, it's like how AEW does death matches. It's not going to go over.
But I could see Tony Khan, because the way he is, letting them keep it how it is and just, doing his little twist or whatever to it. But him being a fan first and foremost,
Right.
I can see him being like, all right, we're going to do it. You guys run it how you run it. I just want A, B, and C to be incorporated within it.
I mean, just look at your champs right now, though. To launch it right now with those champs would be smart. I mean, you got who's the women's champ? It just changed hands not that long ago.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Well, you got Claudio as their
Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't know who that is.
Cesaro.
Oh, I love that guy.
Don't make us say it.
I'm just getting used to saying Claudio instead of Cesaro.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta is the pure champ, and Samoa Joe is the TV title, or what is it called? What is it called there?
It's not the TV title.
It's
No,
is that the TNT? No.
No.
TNT is.
That's. Hold on.
No, I got it. I got a computer right here. I got to start utilizing it.
I have the internet in front of me, but let me ask you guys.
Technology.
See, the thing, though, is Tony Khan, he had Jay Lethal for how long and didn't use him?
True.
I mean, if you're going to let him sit around, at least let him bring back Black Machismo for a little bit. Because that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
So Samoa Joe
it's
is
a television title.
the world television title.
Yeah.
It's
It
Tag
is
Team
television.
Champions is FTR,
TV title was WCW.
and the women's
TV
channel
title.
champ is Mercedes Martinez.
Mercedes Martinez. See, for some reason, I was getting it mixed with Raquel Rodriguez.
Right.
For some
Well,
reason.
they have a bunch of champs sitting there. Like they got a hell of a championship roster.
And how pointless is it to have a television champ and not be on television too?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And have it be Samoa Joe.
Well, if they
if
they want to use a television station, I'm sure we can talk to Steaming Pile and work something out with Ring of Honor.
All I know is Samoa Joe's never going to live up to the greatest TV champ of all time, Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
And actually, there's one other bit of news that I heard before we skedaddle. Mickie James, I hear, is basically said she's going to retire.
I mean, good for her.
Yeah.
I always
She had a good career.
She's
Great
great.
career.
She's really is great.
Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about her.
Not at all.
Any complaints came from creative.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
She's the best stalker there ever was.
That was one of my complaints.
I mean, she could stalk me anytime she wants. Like,
It's not stalking when you show up where she is.
Yeah.
prove it. My
The
lawyers
other
say
way around.
different. My lawyers say different.
So, again,
What are you going to do on Saturday, Garrett?
I'm going to Immortal.
And
Immortal Horror Story.
and
I might show.
Saturday.
I might show up.
and
Be there
what-
at 6.
what's
We've
gonna
got
ki-
tickets.
What's going to kick off that show?
Somebody by the name of Coffin, who happens to be the Wrestle Fandom Radio champion.
I know that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
It's pretty cool.
He's
good
a
dude.
handsome son of a bitch. Let me tell you.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit us
Be
up
there.
for tickets if you want to go, because you're paying $5 more at the door. And guess what? You could save that $5, get another $5, pay Coffin $10, and he'll go kick somebody in the dick for you.
That's true. I will.
Yeah.
Right in the dick.
But also, depending on who it is, I might do it for free.
Ooh.
But when you come to the show, come to my table. I got merch, and I'm right next to the Wrestle Fandom Radio table for some reason.
And
I can't imagine
Some
why.
reason, you know.
and we're gonna have merch there also, aren't we?
Yes. And now we have merch.
Yep, sure.
And depending on work, at least Garrett and Todd will be there.
Absolutely.
And
We've already stated that things go on. I'm kidnapping you from your job.
so you're gonna break into a prison?
Yes.
Break into a prison. It sounds like a movie.
I mean, isn't that? I mean,
Reverse prison breaks.
Yeah.
They would never see it coming.
exactly. And they're going to be so confused. They're not even going to do
So
anything.
many guys
Son of a
try to
bitch, I'm
break out of prison.
Yeah.
Who would try to break in?
And then they're like,
Todd and Garrett in reverse prison break.
it's like, wait, these guys broke into the prison? Yeah. What inmate did they take? They didn't take an inmate. Who'd they take? One of the guards. What?
They couldn't
They wouldn't let him leave, so they just took him. Why don't they just let him leave? Mandates. It's New York State. What do you
Now,
want?
Garrett, if I want to get some tattoos done, where should I go to?
You should
Well,
go.
you're in a prison. You should know some people. Just saying.
Well, if I don't want to get them at work, where should I get
not
'em?
at work, but when in your free time, you should definitely go to Rocking Horse Tattoo.
And-
go talk to Josh. He's the best. He's not there. Talk to Mike.
And if I need some vinyl work, or if I want to get some own personal swag, who should I hit up?
You definitely gotta go to Seasonal Sports.
Hit up Fred. You
gotta hit up Fred.
Will take
And-
care of you. He'll take care of you like a little baby. He'll put
Yeah.
you in arms, rock you. It'll be great.
And up until last week, I wasn't aware that I've known Fred for a very long time. I just didn't know who it was.
Oh.
Yeah, because we say Fred and then not like Fred Marriott, and he used to work with Fred.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Oddly enough.
Well, the corner is a crazy place.
Yeah, right. And
I
if
beat him every
You
time.
want
Oh, I bet you did.
I keep my pimp hand strong.
if you want to upgrade your brain, boom. This is what kept Joe alive last week, people. Okay,
Do it.
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Boom. Upgrade yourself right there.
Use the
okay?
code disruption
for 15% off.
and buy yourself
And this isn't-
$100 worth of shit, because
And this
it's
isn't
worth
the only stuff.
every penny of
Yeah.
it.
It's good stuff.
There-
I've used it too.
There's lots of other supplement style stuff. Again, there's no jitters. There, you don't come down off of this. There's nothing. There's no crash. There's zero crash. There's nothing. It's not like that. It doesn't give you energy. It lifts your brain fog.
So what you're saying
Pure
is
focus.
it's better than cocaine.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never done cocaine, so
Never done it, but
Oh,
sure.
me neither. But
But I would assume
I've heard
it's better.
stories.
I would assume it's better.
I believe it was Rick James that said that cocaine was a hell of a drug.
Rick James said a lot of things. And if he didn't say it, Chappelle.
What
made
did the
it up.
five fingers say to the face? Slap, slap.
And if you want to wear some very nice, comfortable, amazing-looking apparel,
Yeah.
speaking of seasonal sports, right in the comments, if you go to the link that I shared, you can go right to our store. Get yourself a hoodie. Fallow's coming, people.
You know
Get
what?
yourself a hoodie.
I think I'm going to come up with a design
T-shirts.
of a pile of poop and like superimpose Z's face on it.
Wow.
That's childish. I like it.
Wow.
You should have seen the No Ball Z logo I came out with. It's like based like Dragon Ball Z, but it says No Ball Z instead.
That's a T-shirt in itself too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You should have seen the one he came up with for Movie Madness. It was Biff Tannen's a dick.
I saw that.
but the dick was the D logo. It was fantastic.
Kind of wanted that.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get all that stuff together. It'll be
freaking better.
It'll be. And you know what? Though, speaking of, because if people haven't been paying attention, we haven't had Movie Madness on in a while. One thing, our schedules have been insane.
Cray.
I'm not even sure if time allowed it, we would have had time in the past like couple months to even do it.
Right.
So if you want to watch season 1 of Movie Madness, all you got to do is type it into YouTube, and it just comes right up on there
right
in
there.
a playlist. It's all there,
all
there
there.
for you. Watch all those
How much?
episodes.
What was there, like 20 episodes?
Somewhere around there.
Something like
yeah,
that.
we ran through a lot. There was
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Coffin was on there.
Yeah.
It was great.
Said I could come back, and then you never let me back.
Because I don't think there's a
didn't
way
even
we
go
could
back.
top the musical episode with you on there.
Well, there's more musicals. I have an idea for a list.
Go on.
I mean,
Tell them the idea.
Tell me what I did.
who is the best survivor? And you have women on one side, men on the other. Which, by the way, finding male survivors in horror movies, by the way, it's horror movies, very difficult.
Right.
But I managed to find them, line them up. I
Find 'em up?
showed him.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Loved it.
list.
I said, let's do this.
When we bring it back,
He says, cool.
yeah. Well, we haven't even gone back. Okay, it's
true.
you know,
But also, I'll do musicals part 2. Come on now.
I'm down with it.
there's more musicals to do.
Oh, yeah.
More than
They
the 24 that
came
we
out
had
with a
on there?
new West Side Story, too.
Which was horrible.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
we'll see.
Best part, you know what? Never mind.
Best part was when it ended.
So, hopefully we see you guys Saturday. Check out all the other shows on the D. Well, local music Mondays, EC Radio,
Yeah.
and there's quite a few others. Come see us Saturday.
Yeah,
And
we'll be there.
next
if you want
Wednesday?
tickets, hit us up.
Yeah.
You can find me at Coffin of a Taxi on Facebook, Taxi Brotherhood on Facebook. We've got merchandise, hoodies, T-shirts, tank tops, bandanas, hats, pins, freaking whatever.
Condoms coming soon.
Yeah. It is.
If you use them, sure. I also wanted lighters and rolling papers, but I was told no.
Yeah. And then
Really?
yeah, come see your
I would have bought them all.
Look at that.
your
Look at the sisters on screen together, guys.
Champs. Let's go. You know what? Let's go take some photos with these together. Let's go do that before we depart.
You want to touch belts?
You know, we're gonna touch belts.
All right.
Let's tap them together.
That works.
All right, and we will see all of you right here next week. Oh, maybe the most important thing about what's going to happen next week is we're not just going to have a regular review show.
Okay, go on.
Okay, not just going to be a regular. Hey, this is what happened. Okay. To help us break down everything that happened, Mike King is going to be here. Okay, the
I
owner,
love that guy.
and
I hope so.
operator.
He signed your checks.
He pays me to beat people up. I love that guy.
The owner and operator of Immortal Championship Wrestling is going to be in studio next week.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to save that for the end. So
I know. That's why I didn't bring it up at all during the
No,
show.
yeah, no, it
I
had
didn't
to be.
even know, so that's a surprise to
If
me.
I had known, I'd have
yeah.
blown up the spot. So
So we'll see. Hopefully, most of you at the show,
And
If
I
not all
definitely
of it.
I will be here next week.
and then
Because I'm off. Well, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday,
you
so
go.
there's no chance I can get
You
hit.
can't get
and-
mandated.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll see. You'll see the three of us, and then Mike King will be here next week.
The king himself.
The King himself, and we'll see everyone then. Peace out.
Deuces.